ช่อง BANTAMWEIGHT Night
Hi, my name is Arjun. I fight out of the block. I'm from India. When people watch my fight, they remember my striking and my pressure fighting. This fight matters to me because it's my first professional MMA fight. I'm looking to make a big statement. I'm here to prove that my striking and grappling is good as well. The biggest mistake that my opponent is making coming into this fight is thinking that he can out-grapple me and get me on the ground and finish me, but that is not going to happen. I finished him in the second round. I believe that I'm better at striking and I believe that I can break him down with that. Ray, when that door closes, only I'm leaving the cage with my hands raised. It's going to be a very entertaining fight. It's going to be a treat for all of you who have come here. Let's fucking go.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Gaszal. I'm fighting out of Bali MMA. I'm from East Java and I'm 23 years old. I'm a well-rounded fighter. I can strike, I can dominate on the ground, and I'm definitely can do anything. I'm gonna prove I'm better than him everywhere. I'm faster, smarter, stronger. I'm gonna put the pace on him and I'm gonna take him out. He said that he's gonna sub me if I take him down. I doubt that very much. The last thing that he's gonna remember about me is the damage that I put on him. So if you're watching, go make some noise and I'm gonna put on a show. Let's fucking go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second fight on the main card tonight. This is an MMA bout in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training at the block, representing India, Arjun, the zombie killer! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training at Bali MMA, representing Nganjuk, Jawa Timur, Indonesia, Gaszal!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have a bantamweight bout for you. Gaszal from Indonesia versus Arjun, the zombie killer, coming from India.
That's a serious fight between a striker and a well-rounded fighter. I would say Gaszal is a good striker too. He have good grappling. I would say the reach advantage is going to Arjun on this fight.
Definitely. And Arjun with a nice low kick to start things off.
Yeah.
Tags Ray. Arjun really pushing forward, trying to push the pace of this fight.
Yeah.
Ray kind of taking his time.
Arjun is one of those guys when you even roll with them, like their bones hurt you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
he's very lean.
He's very lean, and you can imagine if you get a good kick or a good elbow from him or a knee, that's definitely going to create a damage.
That's for sure. Ray doing a good job of just denying that single leg from Arjun. But Arjun again with that right low kick. And those do add up.
I would like to say Ray countering those kicks and those punches.
Definitely. Coming over the top maybe.
Yeah, he's making Arjun a little bit more comfortable, like going in. I see some blood. I don't know this is coming from which side.
Both fighters kind of settling into their pace.
Oh, that's a knee.
Good takedown defense there by Arjun, denying Ray's.
Good jab from Arjun. Look, he's using his range, and that's something a smart fighter who have a good range to do it. It's like to have this long strikes from far away, as you see.
Lands a nice head kick, although it's brushed off a little bit, but it does, those you feel those. Arjun doing a really nice job just moving his head, staying off the center line, mixing it up.
Yes. And he's not thinking twice. You know, we always say the worst punch is the one you never throw. So basically, like, he's just throwing punches, he's throwing kicks, he's going for it. Yes. Oh.
little bit of a trip there by Ray.
He said like they call me the zombie killer because he's like he never get tired and
Just
he's
keeps
always
marching
working forward.
forward.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. I definitely like the head movement of Arjun, I gotta say. He's throwing kicks and punches, he's covering them and he's moving his head.
Good kick from Arjun. I would like to see Ray is like having some setups before throwing those kicks.
Definitely
See,
important.
like he's just going for he want to go for a one single shot. That doesn't how work unless the other fighter like really close the distance. And Arjun is being aware of that and he's using his rage.
Definitely both fighters being cautious to enter the void, as Mighty Mouse would say. But both staying a bit at a distance, trying to throw long kicks, trying to throw some straight rights, long punches.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see which fighter enters in to the void and lets loose.
Till now, I'm saying Arjun like really like kind of having the big advantage on this fight till now.
Definitely, he's definitely dictating the pace. He's definitely the initiator,
Yes.
the aggressor.
He definitely have landed much more strike, and he's being able to dodge all the strike coming back from Ray Gaszal.
He's certainly elusive. Ray's trying to counter, and he's missing. But that's on part of Arjun making him miss.
As I said, like it's really good when you see a fighter understanding his reach. That's something very rare, to be honest. Like in a very high level, only when you see like fighters, they know where they are and what kind of strikes is the perfect decision from the range they are in. And he's doing that.
Showing a lot of maturity there, Arjun.
Definitely. You know, we always say the name of the game is to hit and not get hit. And one of the things that you need to be aware of is your range.
And like you said, which one of your techniques you want to use at that moment.
That's true. Good striking coming from.
I would say Arjun, although he's the dominant fighter, he is still being cautious. He still is respecting Ray.
Definitely.
He's not being belligerent.
But to be honest, he looks like a zombie, I would say. Like he's
He's certainly showing his conditioning just coming forward.
Yeah.
And a really nice clinch there from Arjun. As Ray's unloading on the body. Still in the clinch with a really nice right elbow over the top from Arjun. That was the best exchange so far. As we come to the second round here of this fight, this bantamweight bout. Let's see what the second round brings us. Arjun again putting on the pressure. And he's consistent with those low kicks.
He's really consistent and he's changing up. He's leveling up his kicks. He's leveling up his strikes.
He's definitely mixing it up, and he's keeping Ray guessing, which is making him second guess himself.
Arjun used to train at Soma 5 Club, and then after that he moved on to the block. And I can see since he moved, like his level has went up.
Absolutely. Head coach Gianni Suba over there. Incredible boxing.
He's an incredible coach, incredible boxer.
Coach, incredible boxer. You can tell his fighter is so smart in what he's throwing, and just the volume is so much more than what Ray's putting back. Although Ray has him in the clinch against the cage.
Today we have seen two fighters coming from the block, and they have showed an impressive performance.
Absolutely, absolutely impressive.
Beautiful jab, beautiful jab. Wow. That's a good even hook. Ray needs to start to come up with something different.
Absolutely, he needs to switch up his game plan. I'd be curious to know what his corner said to him in the middle of that round.
I know Ray have a little bit of wrestling, and now is the time to use that.
Definitely, because Arjun is just dominant here on the feet. And I don't know how many of those.
Wow, that's now we go.
There you go.
Good.
He needs to be able to complete this takedown and drag him down. The thing is, Ray's legs are beat up. And if you don't have the power in your legs, you can't take someone down.
That's true. That's true. Everything comes from the leg.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a good level. That's a good level change. Now we're talking.
That was a fantastic level change by Ray Gaszal.
But again, he have to build up. He have to bring his hip a little bit up so he can start to either pass or throw some ground and pound. And as you said, like if he doesn't really, now he's going for a triangle. Look,
he pushes. Oh,
yes.
Ray comes back, lays a few strikes of his own.
One of the biggest mistakes, guys, when you are entering, you need to put your hips in. Don't go with your forward body. Just go with your hips. That's what makes you heavy. Otherwise, as you said, you can get just thrown super easy.
Absolutely.
Now Arjun is going for the takedown. I know Arjun is not at this, but he's going for it. He's enjoying himself, and he secured it.
A nice takedown from Arjun. Let's see if Ray has the strength in his legs to get up, get his back against the cage and get up.
You see now, so a good fighter will put his hips in, not like being with your head forward. That's what makes you heavy and make you pass the legs. Yes, that's good. Good. This was a little bit behind the back.
And Ray comes up on top, reverses the takedown, comes up on top. Let's see if he can work here.
I would always say coming up on top without creating damage means nothing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, especially in the eyes of the judges. You need to be able to create damage. And even from bottom, Arjun was trying to set up a triangle. He's throwing strikes. He's really the more active fighter. Like you said, he didn't enter with his hips.
No, exactly. When you have your hips forward, you just take, as I said, second time, you're gonna have this all the time. Now, that was behind the back. Yeah, I know from your eye now you're seeing a lot of leg lock entries, yeah?
Absolutely, there's plenty of entries there.
Sure.
There's almost an arm triangle there. He's trying to get his head behind the tricep, trying to set up an arm triangle.
But as Zombie said yesterday, like he said, like I believe so much in my cardio, and if he have a good cardio, it would be difficult to just finish this.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Ray trying his best, but Arjun just doing a really good job mixing it up, keeping Ray off of him.
But Ray Gaszal start to show some teeth. Like he start now being a little bit more aggressive, and I like to see that from him.
Definitely smashing AJ's head up against the cage, landing a few strikes. This is a tough one to call. I'd say if Ray can continue on top with ground and pound, it might go his way.
Yeah. I think with him finishing the round like that, I will give the second round to Ray Gaszal. So we give the first round to Arjun and the second round to Ray Gaszal. And now the third round will dictate who's the winner of this fight.
For sure. If they can keep it on the feet, it might go to Arjun. If it goes down to the ground, Ray might have the advantage.
Let's see what's going to happen on the next round.
We're here in the third round of this.
We are entering into the third round.
Bantamweight bout. Ray Gaszal versus Arjun, the zombie killer. Arjun told me actually he wanted to focus on wrestling in this fight. He told me his whole camp he was focusing on wrestling, takedown defense.
You know, we always say things before the fight, but once you enter the cage, you know, like you feel something different, you see something different, and he was seeing that his striking was working really well. I said, like, okay, now there's no need to wrestle.
Yeah, you know, that's true. Why change up your plan when it's working and you're winning? But it's all going to come down to this third round here, it seemed. Ray finished that second round strong. Now he's pushing forward. Let's see which fighter has the bigger gas tank.
Good job and good movement. That's the time that when you are a little bit the shorter fighter, you need to start cutting the angle a little bit.
Slipping.
And that slipping, using your
Countering.
footwork, moving side to side. There are different ways, but you know, like just going forward, they're gonna go always gonna stop you either with a jab or either with a push kick.
And a nice head kick landed there from Ray. Really nice. As Ray takes the center of the octagon, another one, left head kick lands again. Arjun seems to be slowing down a little bit.
Arjun is slowing down, as you're saying, yes. This is something I definitely see. And you see, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he walks like a zombie or he's a little bit like off balance. So that's what I cannot figure it out.
Ray shoots for the single, gets denied by Arjun.
Yes.
But Arjun doing a good job of slipping, getting out of the way of danger.
From a little bit of the exchanges I saw them, like when these guys start grappling, I could see that Arjun a little bit have the physical advantage. Like he's a little bit stronger than...
That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's stronger, he's got a little bit more cardio. But Ray...
Oh! That's a good takedown.
Beautiful
That's a smart
level change.
option. That's a really smart decision from Ray Gaszal. Now, I would like to see Ray Gaszal now start to
Do some
climb
damage.
up a little bit more and yeah, definitely create some damage.
Traps the arm.
Yes.
Ray's really taking control of this third round, which is what he needs to do. Laying on a little ground and pound, going to the body. If you're Arjun here, what's going through your mind?
If I'm Arjun right now, I have to be aware and I have to be training on that. It's like right now I'm on the third round. I don't have time now to be lying on the ground. I need to do everything possible to be moving till I stand up. And once I stand up, I need to put my aggression and I need to get everything out till I can win the fight.
That makes a lot of sense because there's no guarantee in that first or second round for him. He may have won one, maybe two, but it's hard to say. You can't go the whole third round giving up, staying on your back.
You definitely can't.
Although he is trying to set up a triangle as he was trying to do earlier, but Ray's just smothering
I
him.
always see this kind of setup from the ground, especially from this position in MMA. It's kind of like you are just telling you, oh, wow, that's a good strikes from the top from Ray Gaszal.
Some nice ground
They
and
both
pound
like you
lands
can see
there.
them breathing heavy. When we are watching from outside, things look a little bit different. But trust me, when you are inside, you are really now dying.
That's for
tired.
sure.
That's for sure.
That is for sure. Ray just laying on the pressure now. Arjun seems to be out of gas.
Yes.
He just doesn't have an answer for Ray's pressure.
And now when you hear your corner telling you 1 minute left, for you that feels like 1 year left.
Feels like an eternity
Yes, sure.
in there. Especially with someone else on top of you who's pummeling you with elbows,
Definitely.
with strikes. Ray doing a good job of kind of mixing it up here, but I'd like to see more volume on top. Arjun does have a wizard on Ray's right arm, keeping him from posturing.
Yeah, but this, again, this is like you are just being passive. You are just not trying to lose the fight or not lying to get the fight ended, but you are not winning.
That's for sure. He needs to be able to get up.
Neither now you're gonna try to create frame and stand up, trying to sweep, trying to create position. Right all the time you have to be in a constant movement till you get out from this position.
This is going to be a close fight to call for the judges because this third round seems to be dominant.
I would say,
by Ray.
from my opinion, I would say this fight now has been won by Ray Gaszal, and it's kind of frustrating for a fighter like Arjun because he was like dominating the fight in the beginning. He was feeling great, but just not being able to dominate the fight in certain moments.
And with 10 seconds left, Ray puts his hands up. He thinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard rounds, we go for the judges' decision. For your winner, by split decision,